In my profession, I receive a lot of questions on various fitness issues. One of the most common questions is how to effectively get rid of belly fat. This question is usually posed by both men and women alike. Fat on the belly is often stubborn about going away. With professional advice, most folks can get rid of belly fat and enjoy the good health and confidence that a lean stomach offers. Belly fat sounds as ugly as it looks. No matter what you call it though, you need to get rid of belly fat. Following is some advice and tips to help you get rid of belly fat. Most people find a lean and flat stomach very appealing to look at and even better to touch. Research has proved that one of the initial steps someone can take towards staying healthy is by finding ways on how to get rid of belly fat. A trim and lean stomach is representative of a healthy body. We all understand that too much fat is not only unattractive, it is unhealthy. And where the fat is placed can cause different sorts of health problems. The higher the fat deposits, the higher the risk, seems to be the rule. Folks with a lot of fat around their abdomens have more health problems than those with a lot of fat around their hips and thighs. It is important for my readers to understand that there are two kinds of belly fat. There is the kind of fat that is stored in the internal part of our bodies, and which creates shock absorbers for the major organs. This kind of fat is called the visceral fat and is beneficial to the body. The other kind of body fat is the subcutaneous fat. Subcutaneous fat is stored beneath the skin and wobbles a lot when we move. That's the stuff we want to shed for better health and better appearance. I am sure it will not come as a surprise you if I were to suggest that the best way to get rid of the belly fat is through exercise and eating a proper diet. This is because it is a type of subcutaneous fat and it is not very beneficial to our bodies. Of late, research has been proving that the best way someone can lose belly fat is through burning of excess body fat. This can be achieved through aerobics exercises combined with weight training. Research results, lately published in health and fitness journals, made a comparison regarding the efficiency of two exercise programs in combination with diet regimens. The subjects being studied were assigned to different sets of groups and put on alternating programs. The first group was put on a diet that was purely based on the customary pyramid that acts as our food guide. It dictates that we consume approximately 50% of our diet as carbohydrates. 20% of the diet should be proteins and fats should cover less than 30% of the total diet. Apart from the strict diet they were following, they were also put on cardiovascular exercises. These exercises were conducted for 4 to 6 days in a week at half or 3/4 of the maximum heart rate of each individual. One workout went on for durations of half an hour or 1 hour. The second group was also put on a diet program. The only difference with this diet is that they consumed more calories and fewer carbohydrates and fats. This group's exercises involved cardiovascular training and resistance training, which were conducted on alternating days for 6 days in a week. Both groups had their body compositions evaluated before entering the program and once again after completing the 12-week program. The assessment was done using the dual X-ray absorptiometry. This is a very precise method used in the evaluation of the changes a body goes through in terms of body fat. This method outdoes the calipers and scales used in fitness centers when it comes to accuracy. The results were very interesting. Those people in the group that consumed more protein and reduced their intake of carbohydrates and fats lost a higher percentage of excess body fat than those who followed the first program. The difference in their weight loss was almost by double. The second group fared better than the first. They dropped twice the amount of fat than the first and gained muscle weight. Without strict observation, the researchers asked each participant to keep a diary of their caloric intake. Whether the participants exactly followed instructions or not isn't a sure thing. Self-evaluation regarding caloric intake can be somewhat misleading. People often miscalculate the calories they've consumed on any particular day. In light of this, to get rid of belly fat, one can see how vital it is to involve a nutritionist when choosing a diet, and monitoring once the diet is underway. Time is also not a factor that should restrict your efforts to get rid of belly fat. You can obtain successful results from exercising correctly in a less period of time. This condition is also made possible if it is conducted under the constant eye of a fitness instructor. Now that you've read this article, let's sum up the way to effectively get rid of belly fat. Exercise. If you find the need to get rid of belly fat, it is very important for you to get involved in cardiovascular exercises together with resistance exercises. It is important to note that cardio exercises targeting the belly will not achieve the best results. A full body workout is expected to yield better results. Many people think of crunches or sit-ups when they are figuring ways to get rid of belly fat. These exercises aren't that helpful. To trigger hormonal response and increase the metabolism, a full body workout is needed. Belly fat was an important way for our early ancestors to store fat, because they were never sure of their next meal. Nowadays, we often consume more fat than we'll ever burn. To keep a firm and lean stomach, we must burn as many calories as we take in. Keeping the muscles toned then becomes very easy. The right diet. Much as this sounds like a tired topic, it is very important to appreciate the effect a good diet can have on the loss of belly fat. There is a lot of information floating around on how to get rid of belly fat. Most of this information is usually biased, and therefore it will not yield any results for the user. There are some fundamental rules that need to be followed in relation to diets. The most important principle to remember is the diet should allow you to consume fewer calories that you are burning in a day. It is therefore useless to try and enroll into some kind of revolutionary approach if it does not assist in the burning of calories. Consistency. For you to yield near perfect results, you need to turn the whole exercise and diet program into a lifestyle. It is not about when you can make time to fit the program into your daily schedule. Create time by doing away with all those activities that are not beneficial to your life, and use that time to have a flat and toned stomach. Do not allow yourself to be stuck in futile attempts to acquire the perfect stomach. Change your diet and engage in more productive exercise programs. Consult fitness instructors for advice on how to derive the best results for your efforts, and be on your way to enjoying a healthy lifestyle and a stomach you can flaunt.